Hi there, everybody. Good morning. Two meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this blustery and chilly Thursday morning. Unless you're in the southeast ahead of that front, it's a little warmer there, but that front's starting to turn into more of a cold front again in advanced southeast where there's showers. Some thunderstorms in eastern Nebraska, a little more drizzle in central Nebraska, and a little bit of moisture off towards the northwest. Now, dry air is going to move into this system here, so after some morning drizzle and showers, that's going to clear out this afternoon, and it'll be more about the cold and the wind than anything as that cold air kind of takes over the rest of the area this afternoon. So not as much moisture this afternoon other than a little bit of drizzle left in eastern Nebraska. And then I want to point out that little broken line of some snow off towards the west and northwest. That's going to move eastward this evening. And as it does so, we could see that move through central Nebraska and bring a quick skiff of snow. Now, as that does so, and we're going to back this up just a little bit here. Let's go back to 8 o'clock or so, moving into the Tri-Cities around 8 o'clock. Now, with the winds as strong as they are, and this could be a light to moderate snow, some blowing snow and some reduced visibility is a possibility for maybe an hour or two. Jumping to 9 o'clock, it's moving through the Kearney area, making its way towards Grand Island and Hastings. 10 o'clock, more towards Grand Island and Hastings. And then by 11 o'clock, should be off towards the east. About a 3-hour window there where it moves through the Tri-Cities area, continues to push eastward later in the night. There might be a little bit of snow in southeast Nebraska during the late night hours, but by tomorrow morning, most of us done. The sunshine will actually come out once the sun comes out, about 8 o'clock or so there. Most of us will see a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow, blustery west and northwest winds, and temperatures will remain on the chilly side as the storm system starts to move away from us Friday during the day. So lots of sunshine, but not a pleasant day ahead of us for Friday. Let's look at the future snow product here. In this one, I'll show you that we do have the chance of a little bit of a light accumulation of snowfall here. It's not going to be a lot, maybe up to 1/4 of an inch here in the Tri-Cities, enough to maybe... You might have to get the broom out. You shouldn't have to worry about the shovels and the snow blowers or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't want to say that we're not going to get any snow accumulation because I think a little light accumulation is a possibility. A lot of that will depend on how much of it blows around because, of course, when it's blowing around, it's tougher for it to stick to one spot. But if we see additional accumulation, your chances are still higher the farther northwest you go, although I think the Panhandle has seen the bulk of their snow already. The heavy snows look to be up into the Dakotas, central and eastern South Dakota and North Dakota, the way it looks right now. All right, on to temperatures for today as they will continue to drop in the coming hours ahead. By later today, most of us will be in the 30s. Some may recover back to the lower 40s, but again, it's going to be a chilly one, especially factoring in those strong north and northwest winds throughout the day today. As we look ahead to tonight's temperatures, we're going to fall back tomorrow morning, 20s and lower 30s. Well below freezing for most of us. Teens out in the Panhandle of Nebraska, and that's not even factoring winds. Wind chills are going to be much colder than this. But because of the actual temperatures below freezing, most of us are under a freeze warning for tonight. Starting at 7 o'clock, continuing until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Although north central Nebraska till 10 a.m. Western Nebraska, the far western parts of the state here, including Imperial, Perkins County around Grant there, they're actually still they're already under a freeze warning, and that will go through today. It's already below freezing out there and will be, so they have sub-freezing temperatures. But the rest of us, this will be in effect for tonight and tomorrow morning. And again, this will likely mean an end to the growing season for most of us other than folks in far eastern parts of the local 4 viewing area. Tomorrow, not much recovery temperature-wise. The winds are going to stay strong. We'll see 30s up north, 40s for the rest. I think lower 40s here in the Tri-Cities area. And then tomorrow night, back down to the 20s, maybe some low 30s in eastern Nebraska. Once again, a little colder out west. And then Saturday is kind of the day where we start to recover a little bit. Maybe still some 40s up north. Most of us back into the 50s, upper 50s in the Tri-Cities. How about some lower 60s along the Nebraska-Kansas border? So Saturday will be better, breezy still, but lots of sunshine for your Saturday. But not quite so nice farther north. How about look at the game up in Minneapolis. This is between the Golden Gophers of Minneapolis and Nebraska. It's a 6:30 kickoff. There's a pretty good chance of either a mix of rain and snow. I would say more snow than rain, but a mix of rain and snow possible with that temperature around 36, blustery west and southwest winds. By kickoff, that chance is down to about a 40% chance. We'll see a chance throughout the game, about a 40% chance. And I think more snow than anything. It's just not going to be real pleasant out there for the game in Minneapolis, and that wind still blowing a little bit. So if you still have plans to head up there, and there are plenty of tickets available, Husker fans travel well to this game usually. Not going to be very pleasant up there in Minneapolis. How about the rest of that forecast? Well, the good news is after today, it's dry all kinds of sunshine. We warm it up for Saturday, like I said. Sunday, back to the 50s. How about 60s on Monday? That'll be the nicest day of the forecast. A disturbance does bring a cool down for Tuesday and Wednesday, but at this point it looks like we should stay dry, so I didn't include any precipitation, just a few extra clouds there. But back to the mid and upper 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. So more fall-like readings. Monday is the closest day to our average high. It will be pretty close to average next Monday. Otherwise, most of these days are below average. But like I said, we start to creep back up here in the long-range forecast, hence as we look towards the end of next week, towards maybe some nicer weather towards the end of next week. All right, so with that, I'm going to let you all go. I appreciate you all watching this morning. Thank you. And we'll see you all again on your Friday morning to wrap up the work week. Until then, take care. Enjoy your Thursday. Stay warm out there. Stay dry. God bless. Bye.